The year is 1991 and Sega has released the Sega CD. The most noticeable feature was how the system ran with discs, which was a big factor in competition at the time. Although there was an effort at making the system big, it turned out to be a failure. However, the fact that CDs were the main component of this console is very significant. Instead of traditional cartridges, compact discs were the form of these games. With discs comes more interaction and features. Instead of inserting a cartridge as usual, Sega gave players the freedom of using a disc format, allowing extra use and special features. A player inserts a disc into the console and it runs the game that the disc contains. But what if a Sega CD game was inserted inside a CD player? Who would have thought of doing that? Not to be confused with putting a regular CD inside a Sega CD console, we literally mean putting a Sega CD disc inside a CD player. When this happens, there is two possibilities. Either the game of the CD that you inserted successfully plays the soundtrack and music in your player. Or it fails. The CD either makes no noise, or worse, gives you a very chilling warning, prompting you to remove the disc in a very urgent tone. This has become what is known as the Sega CD Warning. Unlike the PlayStation 1, where there usually is no specified warning, Sega implemented their warning with much specificity. Noticeable things are guitar riffs, an eerie-sounding female, and an overall creepy vibe. Here is what the infamous Sega CD Warning sounds like.
Warning: this disc is for use with a Sega CD system only. This disc contains CD-ROM data and is not for audio use. Please press stop on your disc player now. This disc contains CD-ROM data that may damage your audio system. Please stop playing this disc immediately.
This is what has been known as the infamous Sega CD Warning, a warning talked about in game forums and creepypastas. As mentioned, the guitar riffs, the female voice speaking, and the overall creepy vibe is what gave this warning infamy. So now, the question is, what was Sega's intention and purpose? Well, obviously, to answer one question, the female voice has still been unrecognized. But to clear something up, the guitar riffs were not done on purpose to damage your speakers, contrary to popular belief. Instead, they were done to get the user's attention to remove the disc before reaching track 1, which is the data track and the track that actually gives damage in the first place. Now, after hearing this, we can conclude that indeed the data track being played is what is actually damaging, instead of the guitar and warning itself. In summary, a Sega CD disc and a CD player brings you to guitar sounds and creepy tunes, to prevent the CD going to track 1, all while the same female warns you. We see that this is the result of everything. Which brings us to conclusion. An extra note is that the Sega Dreamcast discs also contain a fairly similar warning, with the same intention of getting you off the disc before it hits the wrong track. It all comes together. We understand that the warning is indeed creepy, but looking at it closer and finding the reason brings us closure. Now that the reason and meaning behind this warning is covered, we understand the purpose of this creepy warning and the truth about the damage that is talked about. This means that this mystery is definitely solved. Thank you all for 250 subscribers. I really appreciate the support and growth in this journey. Do not forget to subscribe, as I will upload more Unsolved videos in the future. Peace.